Yeah.
Okay. She gave me all the bottle.
You wanted the ring?
That's a grown man right there.
The A. That's what you want. That's what you signed up.
Cheers. Oh, cheers.
You good?
Well, nigga, I gotta get my shot.
Damn, did you? Oh, wait.
He did.
No, yeah, yours right here. Say, wait a minute, I poured you up first.
Yeah, I went through the bottle already.
That is
4
hard.
people. Right.
Here, Dora. Yeah. Get into it. See, where everybody was on Patron and all that shit.
Alcohol.
That's when I was on.
Nigga, DJ got me some beats over here.
Hey.
I ain't had the beat shit on the podcast.
Okay.
My first time with the beats on.
Period.
Man, that fuck up the play that.
No. It got a lot of pop-ups, but once you get past the pop-ups, it'll work.
Do that ball out there?
Yeah.
Y'all been watching y'all watched the new Bel Air?
Yes.
Is it good?
Don't talk about it.
Man, I ain't watching it, so.
Oh, you ain't watching
Oh, then we don't talk
I got a problem with like them redoing shit.
I did too.
It's
Okay, boom. Do you watch Euphoria?
No, I don't like that either.
Oh.
I like Power,
Yeah.
I like Power,
Talk Power too.
and I like I've been watching Power. I watched Grand Crew.
Mike Chet. Hey, I was love last episode.
Can you hear me? Grand Crew is good too. That's on Hulu. But I don't know, Euphoria. I tried to watch the beginning of it. I just can't get jiggy with
that's
it.
that other show on Peacock. I seen it.
Grand Crew. It's on Hulu too. Yeah, it's so good.
I ain't watching.
Okay,
It's funny as hell.
Okay.
It's funny. It's like a gang. It's a guy, a gang show, like not a gang, but like us.
Yeah.
Going out and getting drinks and stuff like just a group of friends. There's more guys.
Okay.
Get their point of view on it, but I love it.
Put
Like,
my phone in there, television.
but I watched it on the world premiere.
I got it.
Grab it.
I watched it on Peacock.
I know you're straight. Yeah.
Money and fire and power. Oh, you said that trouble?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't tripping.
We good. Mike shit.
I can't. It is still be like, and I only have Zelle.
Microphone check up.
I can't. It is still be large, not because of the parts, and I only have Zelle. Send me your number for your Zelle.
You know what? No funny, everybody should start using Zelle.
I done burnt my Zelle out.
Because they don't charge you. Yeah, they don't charge you like Cash App do.
Yeah. You got.
I just said
You got
too much
some
money.
in-
Zell be restricted.
you got some in your
I got. What you mean?
You,
Hey.
no, you said if I send you something, you could drop it.
Yeah, you got some 25. You got some 25%.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys send that change. You got, they got a website for it?
Well, you good? I got the code.
okay.
Good in the city.
Start.
I got all my people.
I'm just hooking everything up. Alright. I'll just make sure.
Yeah, I'm hooking everything up.
I already booked White Boys being played.
Yo, Jocelyn is so funny.
Do you watch her show?
I just watched the last cabaret with the girl saying double homicide.
The what?
The double homicide.
Oh, about the abortion.
Yeah, that's the only one I watched after that. I was like, but because I wanted to see them dancing, but he wasn't doing enough dancing.
Just stay natural. It's still going on. Y'all can just still do y'all. Then when they go off, you just do you.
What's good? What's good? You already know we good. Like we always do around this time. It's your boy, Wise Guy Q, the mouth for the South. And what's correct? You already know. Got the guest host with me.
Girl 100.
Let me correct
You
that.
know?
I ain't gonna keep saying that shit every episode.
New host.
New host.
She said what she said.
New co-host with me.
You know?
Southside 100 in the building.
No.
Yes.
And we got a guest with us today. She brought us on her show. She got the show As Told by MJ.
Yes.
She be rapping for the A, even though she's from up north.
Right.
MJ.
Yes. I
It's
appreciate
your
y'all.
girl MJ.
Period. Yes. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for having me on the podcast today. I've been dying to get on the podcast. I waited for mad long to get here, and now I'm here.
For sure.
So I appreciate y'all for having me.
See, now I gotta come over to yours. and
Yeah,
do
come
my
on
thing
over. We're
because
gonna
now-
redo this.
Now I'm jealous because they left me out the first time.
We have to redo it and bring you on over. I'm gonna be at a new location, but we'll dive into that. I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
We
Period.
gonna brand her show too. She gonna branch off like Angela do her lip service and stuff. So she's still gonna be on the We Good podcast.
I'm
Man.
gonna have my own, keeping it 100.
Ooh,
Talk
like a
show.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
I love
Try to
that.
get different point of views. From
Okay.
different people,
Like talking about like freaky stuff.
I'm so out of the box.
I love it.
It's gonna be something different every day.
Period. As it should be. As it should be. I like that. Make sure I come on there, okay?
Oh, for sure.
Look,
one
you can
of
ask
my
me
best
anything.
people.
I'm here, okay? The more I drink, the more questions I can ask. That's crazy. Look.
What y'all sipping on? What y'all sipping on there?
Sipping on that good Herradura. That good Herradura Ultra Anejo. Not the regular Anejo.
The Ultra.
Stop playing with
That's
it.
Okay.
Enough, that's enough.
You
That's
know.
enough. They ain't-
Right.
The
they ain't
40%.
They ain't giving us no sponsorship.
There we
right
go.
now.
Look. Maybe.
But y'all is worth a free shout out.
Holla at me though. You know what I mean?
They might post you on the page. Never know. Tag them. You tag
Know
them.
why you playing? Because I posted them to my story one day, and they did.
They
did.
do that. Like liquor brands do that. For real.
They ain't no hater.
They
really
none.
post you.
A lot of brands do that we don't even think will do that. So yeah, I'm here for it.
That's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all go check out her show, As
Please
Told
do.
by MJ.
Okay.
Go follow her and subscribe, you know what I mean, on her page. We was
Okay.
Go check out our interview most definitely. We was on
Please.
that Happy 2022 episode.
Okay. The best one, yo. Got me right and ready for 2022. For sure.
She brought it in, had me going through PTSD over there.
Yeah.
In the hood and everything.
We was talking about everything over there.
Fuck was outside busting and everything.
Right. We
was
started
over
talking
there.
about it all, for sure. Mental health is wealth, you know.
No, for sure.
You feel
that
me?
is very important. I don't think we talk about that enough.
We don't. That's why I
Not
have
even
to.
just in the black community, just in
Period.
the community, period.
Mm-mm.
We
We're not
just talk
educated
about
at
it
all.
enough.
Like, we're not educated at all. I literally just had to scream at my brother before I came inside because of that. I'm like, yo, you have to support your brothers, your former brothers. If they going through stuff,
Nah, for
you
real.
can't be like, oh, it's all right, they'll get through it. No, you need to be there.
Even with the last two videos I've seen with, I want to say the one dude was in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and one dude was in Louisiana. Dude said, and both of them end up spazzing, and like one dude was outside his apartment complex just shooting at niggas just because
Wow.
he wanted the police to come.
Right.
One dude literally tracked his ex-girlfriend down, like
Wow.
she didn't know it was coming. But what they was saying while they was on their lives, both of them said the same shit that stuck out to me, and it was like, y'all never know what. Both of them was like, y'all never know what a nigga going through.
You don't.
Never know what a nigga going through. Niggas like, I don't even want to end my life like this, but I'm over it.
Yeah, that
And
you
so-
never know.
I tell people all the time, you just never know. What
Support your black
somebody is
people.
going
Yeah,
through.
or your people, period. But it's like a lot of black men don't feel like, they get raised in those places where you are supposed to be the man of the house and
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
super
that.
strong,
Super
yeah.
strong. You can't cry and stuff. Like,
But
whoever
they
said
have
that,
to-
please let it go. But
But all the gangsters and horror niggas I came around,
they crying.
they cry.
Exactly.
They cry around me. Like,
Yeah.
like to the point, I end up losing my daughter about 10 years ago.
Wow, sorry to hear that.
One of my homeboys that I've never seen him cry a day in my life. Even this nigga, never seen him. They'll get
Never see him
emotional
cry.
till
Right.
that moment.
To that
And it was
moment.
like, fuck all the bullshit. Like,
Wow.
this shit hurt.
No, that's serious though, cause like anything like that would definitely.
Rest in peace to Fatty for sure.
Yes,
For sure, for
rest in
sure.
paradise, queen, for sure. Yeah, so I'm here for it. Mental health is wealth. Period.
Yeah, I done seen him spaz out a couple times, like, and I've had to learn that, like, and I've seen him go to his brink, and
Yeah,
I had to really learn that. Nah, this shit real. Like, this
shit is
mental
real.
health shit is real. Like, motherfuckers just don't be, oh, he crazy, oh, she
he
crazy.
tripping. He did see that.
No, that shit is
Build up to some shit.
Yeah.
It is. It builds up to the point where you can't even. So you need an outlet. Be there for your
Mm.
people. If they spazzing, don't be like, oh, they just bugging and walk away.
Counseling is good, people.
Counseling.
Therapist is
Get you a
good.
therapist, please.
A therapist is good.
She done went with me to
Counseling
counseling
is good.
before, like.
Huh?
She done went with me to my counseling sessions before, like.
I love my therapist. Really got me through. Ooh, I had a therapist
See,
before I
I'm
moved
trying
here.
to find- I'm trying to find
She's
the personal.
yeah. I didn't have one here, but when I had one, she was in New York,
Mhm.
and that's when I knew what seasonal depression was. I didn't even know what that was,
Okay.
and so I was
ADHD.
that too. But seasonal depression
Oh,
is just
seasonal depression.
yeah. So like you know you get lonely, and then you
Yeah.
by yourself, and then you get
And
you get
and
so
you in your head.
you in your head so much that you like
Yeah.
dang like. So I was going through just a time where I was just by myself, Christmas by myself, Thanksgiving by myself. I'm like dang like
So what made you
get help.
exactly? Yeah.
I ended up getting into a relationship and it became domestic, and I thought that was what love was, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. It only took one time though. Homie had one time to try to hit me, and it was like, oh nah, this ain't it. Why I feel like I'm accepting this? Then I'm like, when I was accepting the mental abuse, I was like in my room all the time. I went from like jolly, getting up from work, coming home, chilling, cooking me my dinner and stuff like that, to like I don't even want to do nothing. I just want to go in my room and go to bed. I don't want to be around people. It's
I
like,
got a friend that's like that.
yeah, it's like I don't even want to do that. I mean, I'm closing the room. I don't even want to talk to nobody. Like, and that's when I was like, yo, I need some help. I called my insurance company because I ain't too proud to beg, and I'm like, yo, I need some type of therapy. And I met my therapist. She was a Buddhist therapist, so she didn't believe in medication. A lot of therapists believe in medication, and I didn't want a black
So
therapist
she's
either.
more so holistic. So
Yes.
what were you? Not saying you were against a black therapist.
I just don't
Why
want
didn't
nobody to be like, yo, what's up, homie? I can relate. Like I understand, like you can relate, but it's like they kind of try to put what they done went through and stuff like that on you.
But I would think that in looking for a therapist,
Oh,
that's like kind of what you would want to look for, somebody relatable to you.
I don't want nobody to relate. Like I don't want to be like, yeah, like we both from the hood. Like
I
I've been
somebody
there.
who can relate to me. Like, I
Yeah.
need somebody who I can relate to. Like if I'm sitting there feeling like mad, uncomfortable with you, like
Yeah, see, I didn't. She asked me one question and I literally bawled out crying. Like I felt so ready to
Like,
talk. I was just so
yeah,
ready to
be like
give.
certain subjects and topics, I be feeling like I might not can open up to a certain individual if I
Yeah.
can't relate to you.
Yeah, she was. I don't know. Her spirit and her energy in that room
Yeah.
gave me like okay. Like she didn't even have to ask me questions. I literally opened up about everything.
So it was more so her.
Yeah, it was probably more so her. I did go. I think it's probably because being raised in a Christian home and stuff like that. Your pastor swear to your therapist,
Yeah.
and they said it like, and I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Like that's where my mind was like, I don't want to do this again. If I do find a good like black therapist, that'd be dope. I'll take one. But I was just like at this point, let me try something that's not relatable. I don't want nobody telling me what like they think because they went through something similar that they could tell me what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I just want somebody to be like, okay, well maybe you should look at this way. This way. Go back to these roots and go back to this thing. So
See, but we all CKs in here. We all church kids in here. Shout
You
out
know?
to ODOC.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Bishop Mary Lawrence.
Okay.
Shout out to Bishop Mary
or the
Lawrence.
PKs too. The preacher's kids too.
Yeah,
Look,
that's what I'm
yo,
saying, CK,
you be like,
Yeah.
no
But-
DKs too. The DK
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Kids,
OC?
yeah.
Okay.
But even being a PK and going back to your roots, that's how I am. I believe that's why I never took it upon myself to get a therapist.
Right.
Because
you go back to
I always
them.
take it back to the altar.
Yep.
Like, I remember one incident I had, I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to leave.
Yeah.
I remember I called him.
Wow.
I called my mom. But God was, I was driving. I was crying. I was like, Q, I'm just so depressed. I don't want to be here no more. He was like, bro,
Wow.
you good? Like, I'm like, I just,
Nah.
I'm not.
Nah.
And I was driving, and I swear God was driving my car.
He was.
And he led me into this church parking lot in the middle of the day. Nobody was there. It was probably one car outside. And soon as I just literally just walked into church, I was like, I bust out crying like one of your moves. I was like, man, this where I came from.
Yeah.
I just need to lay on your altar.
Yeah.
She said, baby, take your time.
That's so dope.
Like just and that's like I said, that's why I feel like
That's so dope.
I'm not against therapy or counseling.
It's gotta be the right one.
Yeah, but the way I was raised, like you said,
They don't
give it to God.
Yeah,
Just
My
give
mama
it
like,
to
don't talk
God.
to the pastor because you bugging. Like,
But
that's true. You from Atlanta?
let's get on that conversation. since ain't nobody from Atlanta now, you know. Let's get on that
You
conversation.
better recognize Greater Baby when you see one.
5/5/1984.
Yo, talk about it.
1:32 in the morning. He said 13th floor.
Them Grady's babies is different, I swear.
Crazy.
Real
no,
Atlanta.
they crazy.
Real Atlanta. Greater Baby.
Every
1984. Top
Grady
floor.
baby I know is crazy.
College Paul.
Yo.
Crazy.
See, look at
College
you.
Paul. Real College Paul. And we don't even claim the 8. Nigga, we claim College Paul 37 or 39 or 49.
You heard Shorty say it wasn't.
Get it right.
That ain't
We
Atlanta.
zone
Wasn't
folk.
Alpharetta.
SWAT ain't Atlanta.
Okay.
SWAT ain't Atlanta. SWAT ain't Atlanta.
See,
We don't even claim SWAT.
we was pressed about that.
But it's not Atlanta, is it though? Cause
Yes.
Southwest Atlanta.
it is though, cause I'm on the west side of Atlanta,
You
but
get
I'm in
off the-
technically.
Okay.
You get off the airplane in Hartsfield, Jackson, in College Park. You get off the plane in College Park.
Which I feel about it.
You understand me? And we don't even rep Atlanta. Get your mind right, man. I'm a realtor.
Okay.
Fuck I'm a realtor, man.
No,
That
she
shit pissed me
really
off,
got,
man. I
especially the
used to
South
like it.
Side. She got the South Side press because I feel like it's
I had
how
to
she
call
it's
down
how
out there when
it's
I
how
cussed
she
her
said
out.
it.
She want that attention though.
I get it. It was a
Yeah.
great marketing.
It was great marketing.
It was great marketing.
That's what it was.
It was a great.
It was a marketing.
promotion
You know,
of
that's what they
Target.
do.
Like, but
We don't
That's not
claim
how you do
Atlanta.
it though. That's
when
not how you do it.
When
But-
you live here, that's not how you do it.
You're right. Absolutely right.
Because
That's like people from in New York. They say if you're not from the boroughs, you're not from New York.
Okay,
That's so ignorant.
But the cardinal rule for Atlanta, if people do not know, let me give y'all the cardinal rule.
Tell it.
When an outsider asks you where you're from, like outside the state,
Yeah.
an outsider,
Me.
when they ask you where you from, it don't matter where the fuck you from. If you from Athens, Lawrenceville, Griffin, College Park, Decatur, your first answer is going to be, because the outsider don't know what everything I just named is
don't.
Atlanta.
Right.
Okay, you say Georgia, you ain't got time to, well, what part of Georgia you from? You leave it at Atlanta. Okay. If a insider asks you where you from, it's a difference in the question.
Yeah.
We already know the answer is Atlanta. So
Right.
the following question is, well, what side you from? I'm from the
Right.
south side of
South
Atlanta.
side.
Right.
I'm from the east side of
Basically,
Atlanta.
that's what I
I'm
get.
from the north
the
side of
thing is-
Atlanta.
Every time I meet somebody from
Right.
Atlanta, they be like, I'm from the south side of Atlanta.
Thing
Or I'm
is,
from the south side.
All of our mail that come to our house
Says Atlanta.
says Atlanta.
And we don't
Georgia.
They
even
do.
and we don't even
Understand
claim
me?
at the
It-
city.
It be a lot of jobs I be clicking and say Atlanta, and then they send me their location and say like,
Sandy Springs.
right,
Alpharetta.
definitely
Right.
Alpharetta, Union
Fulton
City.
County, the biggest county in Atlanta.
But you can't say.
That's where I'm from, Fulton County.
Fulton County,
Yeah.
Southwest
I
Atlanta.
just
West
that
side.
whole
Zone
song
four.
just contradicted.
Dude,
it
but I
whole
get you.
I get it.
I get it because, like I said, they
I
do it
get
in
it.
New York for New Yorkers.
But-
I be like, yeah, I'm from upstate. They like,
But it's
that ain't
just,
New York.
it's just how you did it. Like, you're not even on.
Talk about
Because
it.
it's certain things I hold off from saying because I don't want to sound like a hater.
Right.
And I'm just being real.
Because you're not a hater. It's not a hater.
Like,
it's just,
and I'm just being real.
You just
Like, you
talk how
can't
you need to
tell
talk.
me. Now, mind you, I got College Park right here and Crenshaw right here.
period.
I'm originally from Los Angeles. I tell people when they ask me where I'm from, Los Atlanta. They be like, what's Los Atlanta? Los Angeles by the way of Atlanta. But one thing you can't tell me is I'm not from College Park.
Right.
One thing you can't take away from me is the South Side.
Period.
Because the South Side made me,
Right.
raised me, bred me. Am I one of the ones that went to elementary school and all that?
Oh, that-
Hell,
no.
motherfucking
I
no.
am, no.
But that's different. You a Grady
Right.
baby. But what I'm saying, the difference between me and you, okay, overall in this topic, you're one of the ones that win this topic. But I'm one of the ones that, bitch, you can't take this shit away from me.
Right. What
like this
No,
shit.
people
this
really
shit
try
in,
it.
This shit in me. This
Yeah.
shit's not on me. Like College Park is in me.
Right.
Every nigga in College Park damn near know me. Like
They know.
I
They know. Period.
and
They know.
that's why just like when a couple years ago when they found out 21 Savage was really from Germany or something. You can't take Atlanta away from that nigga.
Right,
That
just
nigga
because he's
raised
from,
like this
right, just because
motherfucker.
he was born there don't
So
mean that
I
like, he
feel
was
like
raised
okay,
there.
great marketing pop, but I don't think it's gonna give you the exact attention
That she thinks she gonna get.
that you think you gonna get. I think you gonna lose more off this bullshit.
Definitely lose more.
Than win more off of it. But go off, sis. You see what I'm saying? I stopped listening after I seen the black Air Force Ones. I'm like, that's not Atlanta.
That's definitely
But
not
go-
Atlanta.
But
That's
go
definitely
off,
New York.
sis.
Give it to us.
The Scully with the ball on the top.
We don't fuck
We
with
don't
black
wear
Air
that.
Force Ones.
Why?
But go
Oh,
off.
well,
sis.
What our J's with
Hell no. That's
We used
what I
to
do.
love them Air Force Ones, the white ones
and,
too.
and you so
Atlanta.
Atlanta, nigga. You supposed to know that. You supposed to know that shit. Niggas don't wear black Air Force Ones down here no more. That's robbing shoes, nigga. You going to kick a door if you got the motherfuckers
Damn
on.
right.
You see a nigga
Yeah.
with the motherfuckers on the
Yo,
street. You
my
be
dude
like,
said the same thing.
that
He's like,
nigga
people
just-
don't wear those. Like I was
Like
like,
that
and he
ass.
from Baton Rouge,
Rob
but
or
he,
Jay?
you know,
one of the two. But like everybody say, me included. You got bars. Go off, sis. Go
Do
off,
your
sis.
thing.
I used to fuck
But
with her before this song.
leave us
She's
out.
one
Leave
of my
us out
favorite
this
female-
shit.
She's one of my favorite female artists.
very underrated.
Before this song.
Yeah, you know, I think she was in a place where she was doing all this good work and stuff like that, which everybody loved. But she had to get some marketing to like get on the shade room or something like.
I don't think she got no type of real team behind her.
She
might.
don't.
She might.
She don't.
You
Her
know,
mama had
but
She don't.
right?
I don't think.
Her mama had
Oh,
one.
she
That's what
don't
it
need
was
too
on
much.
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
That was just probably that could have been TV though.
It was
Right.
straight
You know,
scripted.
reality is definitely
Scripted.
scripted.
Yeah.
It ain't like the old reality.
But where are
shows.
you from?
I am from New York, upstate.
New York,
Period.
New York.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little 518 love in here.
What
And
part
how long
of New
you
York?
I'm from Albany, actually, the capital.
Okay.
Albany. That's the capital. I thought New York was the capital.
Exactly.
Oh, Manhattan.
See, I be meeting dudes, and I'm like, upstate, we have map. It's really like, we got the boroughs in the all
But you're
upstate.
not from a borough.
No, I'm not from a borough. Like, I'm not
So
from
they
a
say
borough.
you're not
So
from New York.
would that
They
be
say the
like
same.
Gwinnett? Like we got Metro Atlanta.
It would be like,
Gwinnett still part of Metro Atlanta,
Nah,
but
but
it's
she
not.
from the capital though.
yeah,
Well,
it's like the
yeah.
west side. Where I live at right now, they would probably say, okay, the same thing I get. That's not like, well, when I lived in Decatur, they were like,
Well, our downtown is slick the west side and shit
right.
too.
So that's why I'm like,
So,
yeah, people would
okay.
say that dudes would be like, yo, that ain't New York. But I'm like, why is Maddie y'all up there? Like, why is mad of you borough niggas up there and then creating havoc? Because it's havoc up there. It's bad up there. Like, it's not like the city or Atlanta. Well,
Yeah.
Georgia is so big. It's like, it's just there. So stuff go down, it's over with. Like, everything shut down. We just got to sit here and pick up the pieces. So it's like, yeah, New York, something cool, but I like it here better.
How long you
I've
been out
never been to.
Just a year and some change.
here?
Oh, okay.
I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
go to
you
New
a real
York.
New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I've never been. I've been to a lot of
Yeah.
places, but New York, I've always had that stereotype in my head, my whole
With like
fucking
the
life.
big rats and stuff.
That and like a nigga trying to take your sneakers or your coat or some shit.
Yeah, that
Like,
could
shit
happen.
like
That could happen.
I've always had
It could happen.
that shit in my head. Like I'm gonna have to go up there and shoot a nigga because somebody gonna
That could
try me
happen.
and shit.
That could happen.
Every New York person that come down here, they kind of like all straight aggressive. and-
Very aggressive.
So you feel like when you go up there, you're gonna be in some shit. You know. What I
You
mean?
know, it's just you. It's like just prepared. Like people ain't friendly. So you know, how people here, they'll just people
I mean,
open
we
up
can-
your
I've
door and
had-
shit.
I've had a lot of
Very
other
hospi-
people
yeah.
tell me that shit.
We'll look at you like you do open up the door like the fuck. You're not looking at him like
You're
thank you
right.
for opening up my door. You looking at him like you could go inside. Like I
Right.
don't need you opening up my door.
But
Like
why y'all like that? Though?
because
Why y'all like that?
Ask the man,
Y'all
the man
was
just make
already
us like
free-
this.
Y'all was already free up there.
I don't
and
know.
shit. We
It's,
had
I
to
know
run
it shouldn't
up
be
there
no
for
problems
this
up there, right?
motherfucker.
Shouldn't be no problems, but it is. It's always somebody hating on each other, and it's just demon time. Like, and the women, we just gotta deal with the men. So yeah, we ain't gonna be sitting here all sweet and shit to you. So yeah, you opening up the door could have been sweet because you a southern nigga that just came and visited. Cause there's a lot of them that live there or visited, and you open up the door and we like, okay, go inside.
So
Like,
Yeah.
come down here.
I actually visited before I came here. I came and visited on my birthday, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna move up there. Like, fuck it. I came here, I had a good time. I'm like, I'm gonna move here.
You
Like,
it better here?
yeah, I do. I love it here. It's so much stuff you could do.
It's
Like,
hard to
It is.
understand. Like they try to make it. Like I know I'm country. I'm one of the worst down here. Like with
Yeah.
my dialect and my accent.
definitely country.
I'm hard to understand.
Yeah, it could be like that. Like, a lot of times I'll be like, what? And sometimes I'm like trying to get the lingo, and I'm like, okay. Because sometimes I talk too fast, and a lot of them be like, yo, slow it up. Like, what did you just say? It can go like that too. But I don't know. I love it. I love it. I like the sweet stuff now, because then I was like, nah. When I first moved here, I was called like masculine. I was getting called aggressive. Dudes would talk to me and be like, dang, like. And I'm like, just, bro, I'm here by myself. It's not like I came here with family and shit like that. I don't know you. Like, why are you in my face? I'm just trying to have a good time.
Right.
Give me a drink. Dudes want to come up. They all sweet and stuff. I'm like, bro, get bye. Like, what you want? What you want? Like, what do you want here? What you want from me? So, I don't know.
So,
Dudes was definitely looking at me crazy. Like, they was not trying to date the kid.
Mm.
They wasn't. But it's cool.
I dated a Harlem nigga one time. One thing I can say about that nigga, he kept me fresh.
Yo, okay.
I had like clothes was
y'all put
nothing.
that shit on. Eh?
Like
put that shit
y'all
on.
put that shit on up there,
Yo,
like for real.
and you can just
like,
get it. Like, it's
And
cheap too.
and one difference I do know, like in the South, I ain't gonna say just down here, like niggas could get away with some jeans and a t-shirt and be good.
and be
Like
good.
I got a
Used
homegirl
to.
from New
We
York.
used to.
Yeah,
We
I
can't
got a
do that shit
homegirl
no
from
more.
New York. Like, bitch, you can't walk out the house like that. I'm like, bitch, we going to the gas station.
Dress,
She's like,
nuh-uh.
nah, bro. Like you.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, bro, I'm not finna just put my shit on.
My
here
mom
and
instilled that shit. I bet you won't walk
Do
out that
y'all-
door.
Do
To
y'all
go to
walk
the
out
grocery
and
store.
go to the store with bonnets on your head and shit?
There's some people that do. You still got the hood parts that shorties will wear the do
It's
rag
just
or
not a
cap.
southern
It's
thing.
just-
it's not just with the southern hoes.
There's
Niggas do
some-
not like that shit.
The bonnets
You know
ain't
what?
something. They'll have the
Niggas do
jacks to
not
the back.
Like that shit.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Let me.
Y'all
yo.
making it cool now. Y'all putting designs that match your mask and all this
Yeah,
shit.
nah, I'm not
Y'all
doing
like-
that shit. I'm
Niggas
not
don't
doing it.
even
I go to
Told
the
me
airport
that
fresh.
would
I be
a
ready.
Good idea.
Cause that's what bitches is doing.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
like,
what's so
oh,
crazy?
that was you brought that shit to my
Yes,
attention.
I brought that shit. I was like, I wasn't gonna do it, but shit, I'm like,
It
bitches
will
will
be a
buy that
good
shit.
idea,
Bonnets
though.
and,
Yeah.
and the matching
You want
bag.
to see what's her name? Tammy that used to be on Basketball Wives. She do Bonnet Chronicles.
Yeah.
She wear different bonnets all the time and be having mad people on there.
Yo,
Like
I swear to God, it was probably years ago. Years before even niggas was complaining about the bonnets years ago. I pulled up on this nigga one day in the middle of the day. And you know, for me, for most of us girls, we just be trying to preserve our hair. Shit, if we ain't going nowhere, shit, we trying to, you know how much I paid for this shit? I'm just trying to preserve that shit. He was like, bruh, every time, he hurt my feelings that day too. Do you remember that shit? Said, every time I've seen you lately, you've had this fucking bonnet on.
no.
Take this shit off. He was
Period.
like, you represent me. He was like, bruh. And ever since then, I barely, like, and that was years ago before it was a fad to be talked about or
Yeah,
to
nah.
be wronged or anything. He was like, bruh, take that bullshit off, bruh. Like, I
Like
don't
the mama coming to pick up the kids from school.
My mom
with
dead.
rollers in her hair.
She installed that shit early. Like, I really thought it was cute. I tried to walk out the house one time with my pajamas on. And at one time, it was one and only. And I'm 26. I've never done that shit. She said, if I ever catch you walking out that door looking like you looking, we gonna have a problem. Like,
See,
straight up.
we just so lax down here.
Yo, my mom was not going for it. Like, cause we going, I don't care if we going to the corner store. We walk into the corner store, don't even do that. Like, come on. You
gotta put some on.
You gotta put some on. Like, you don't want to be walking around here looking crazy. Like, cause niggas is, men violate in New York. Like, they violate. You know how a dude will try to talk to you and you be like, nah, I'm good. Like, I got a dude.
I
They'll
be
probably
thinking
try
that
again.
shit-
And
I
then they
be
walk
thinking
away.
That shit just be memes and videos.
No, they
Nah, that
really
shit-
be like, bro, they'll
Because you are.
curse you out
Fuck
like,
you
bitch,
then,
fuck you.
bitch.
You ugly anyways. I ain't want to talk to you anyways. And it's like, bro, then you gotta
Yo,
go
but-
ahead to a dude. That's why
Yeah.
women be on
Niggas in the
aggressive.
South do that shit too though.
They do, but it's like,
But
bro,
not like that,
it's so
though.
get
Yeah,
your
I can
country ass
imagine
up
how
off
them niggas be
me. Yo,
talking.
they violate.
I
It's
hear how
like
they talk to niggas like each
niggas
other.
will
Like,
violate.
Yeah.
I know
They
y'all
don't care.
Goddamn straight do a bitch.
But
shit.
that
They don't
versus
care.
was one that locks and that goddamn that was one of the
The
best
most-
verses.
That was so gangster. gangsta.
since
It
goddamn
was so
Gucci and
gangsta.
goddamn Jeezy.
Right,
Like,
and that was
them
gangsta,
verses
too.
was so live.
Yeah,
But
it was
like,
gangsta.
all them New,
Them
I
New
said,
York
all
niggas
them
don't.
New York niggas in one room.
I said the
it-
same thing. I'm like,
I
it's gonna be
said, but
ugly.
the energy was crazy.
Bro, that energy was like they
The
about to
energy
box
was
on that
crazy.
shit. They about to box. I'm like feeling. I'm like, yo, they about to box. Then they go on some funny. Like they just look like they on about to box. Like I'm just. That's all it kept giving. It's just all them in one room. You see Jim Jones. Like you see how he act. Like a lot of them act like that. Like real bully. And I'm just like, nah. Mm-mm.
Shit, shout out to West Coast though, man. I was so proud of them folk over Super Bowl weekend, man.
Yo, let me tell you.
The halftime show was the
That
best
was the
halftime
That man
show
should have been
since
longer.
Janet Jackson
Period.
titty popped out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yo, you know they said that before the show they told Dr. Dre not to do F the police. They told Snoop Dogg to not to wear the blue either.
Yeah,
And
he
they
was
all
supposed to
did
do
everything.
No
You're not getting
affiliation.
paid
And he
for that
did
shit.
all the
Don't
shit.
worry.
And he
They
said
paid
all
for that
blue. He
shit.
put the blue fit on. I was like, yes. He
And
said,
they
fuck
told
them.
Eminem not to kneel.
And look at him as he should. And I'm saying like this is giving everything it needs to give. Like they probably said nobody can come back on.
Ain't nobody ever crip walked on the Super
I mean,
Bowl.
and Crip
Fuck you
walked the
talking-
whole thing
fuck
with
you
the
talking about.
outfits. With the
But
outfits.
they could have had the Pac hologram though.
And
I
what
said that
thought was
too.
gonna happen.
Because
That
when
guy
he
nigga excited.
played
I like that
when
finna
he
do the
played the
hologram,
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun,
Right.
I was like, what Pac had?
They said that when he looked up and pointed up, it was like a him. That person that was looking, that was
Yeah.
the hologram with him.
Nah,
That was looking away, but I was
But
like,
no,
nah.
how they did
that
left
for one
out.
time.
How they did left out at one time.
Yeah,
and
that's
put her on
creepy.
stage with them.
That's creepy.
I did pop one time.
I mean,
They should have did.
that would be creepy to you.
Yeah, that would have been creepy.
Nah, that would've
I'd have
been
been
dope.
like, dang, I know they not there. It's like,
That would have been dope.
imagine just being there face to face. I would want to be like there.
But
To just-
hell, but the way technology is
yeah,
nowadays,
that's what the scary part is. I'm scared of technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
like I don't believe I don't have
technology,
Alexa.
too.
Y'all got Alexa?
Nah.
I'd be
Siri-
scared of
Siri
that.
You listening too
Si-
much to
nah,
me. I'll be
Siri-
turning
That's what
her
I'm
ass.
saying.
Siri be fucking me up.
This motherfucker be putting shit in my phone. I
Yeah.
be saying this shit.
Yeah,
I be
Siri be
scrolling
On your
down.
Google and you see
Yeah.
it. What?
Like, these the feds.
It is, and you got Alexa. Who's on the other side that can do all this
Siri,
at one
that ass
time?
be
I
fucking
cut,
me
I
up for
cut
real.
She
Siri
do.
off.
Yeah, she do be
I cut
creeping
her
me
ass
out.
off.
I ain't with that electronic shit.
Nah, one time I had my navigation on. That shit was in the middle of the motherfucking night. Nigga, a different voice came through my phone. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
I was like, nah, that ain't Siri, but that showed me that phone, some other
That phone
shit.
is some other. That's why I'm like, let me just pay off my little 11, keep it, and call it a day. Y'all keep upgrade. I'm not really a type to upgrade anyway, so but yeah, I keep it where it's at. Definitely not with the electronics. But yeah, New York was good.
I ain't with the electronics neither, but I gotta get with it though, cause
Period.
I'm all deep in this metaverse that's coming up, so I gotta get my electronic game.
You
up.
gotta get.
So
that
you
up.
trying to get some property and all that
I'm
shit in the
trying to go- I'm trying to
metaverse?
get a
and-
club in that motherfucker.
Okay,
and
but-
charge to come in. I want niggas to come do their shows there and everything. you know
Yeah,
what
that'd be
I'm saying?
fly.
So here's what I'm not understanding. So
I'm be a
when
club
you buy
promoter.
into all this
Club
shit
owner.
and do all this shit, are we on the outside just watching this shit or like
Buying what?
Watching me buying and shit.
no, like who gonna be at the club? It's not gonna be actual people.
You gonna be at the club. You put the goggles on and you go in the metaverse.
That's what I'm
Oh.
asking. That's
It's like
what
a virtual
you come and
club.
buy and paying to
Oh,
get in the club and
okay.
You vibe with other people.
Okay,
and that
you get
motherfucker
what
from
I-
around the world.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. That's the exact question I was asking. Like,
It's a
how
virtual
are
club.
we?
Yeah, virtual club. Yeah.
Okay.
So you at home chilling. You like, yo, I don't want to leave the crib. You put your glasses on.
Yeah.
And you
mix
go
and mingle.
mix and mingle with
now I
people.
understand that shit a
So
lot
what?
better.
What though?
So now that makes
That
You
me
go hop-
sounds
you go hop in your
crazy.
go hop in your virtual car.
That sounds
Drive,
crazy.
or drive down the virtual city to the virtual.
That
Oh,
sounds
while you
crazy.
sitting in your motherfucking living room.
That's scary as fuck.
But it is.
That's
is.
scary.
'Cause-
It's gonna take me a little minute. My kids gonna do that before me though.
Yo, one
Look,
bitch already
I'm
talking
in it. I'm
about
on
she
it.
got
I'm on it.
raped on the gang raped on the metaverse.
How you get
Ma-
gang raped though? You gotta tell you to take the goggles off. Cause
Yo, and then she said, then she was
Facebook
saying,
gonna be meta too,
it
right?
is
It's
meta.
it's already meta.
It is
Facebook
meta.
already changed over.
81st.
Who
Yeah.
doing that?
That's why me doing what?
I ain't doing that. I'm scared of that.
Oh,
that
hey,
meta.
Yeah.
What is the-
Instagram meta too? When you turn on Instagram, it say meta.
It say that.
I'm really not tech heavy, honestly. I just post and go
I
about my
had to
business.
put you on the video editing app.
Yeah, see, yeah, cause look, I'm like, look,
Yeah.
I'm
I
just trying to
now started
learn.
noticing that.
I'm just not really that type of person. Like I'm okay. My TV is a projector. Like it's not
Without
even a
going
TV.
there though, man. You don't want to be the last to hop on that.
I really do want to be the last. I'm just like, no. Like, my dude, he got Alexa. He be like, Alexa, light on. He right by the switch. If you just flick the switch up, like.
But then that make you look so much deeper into that shit. Like, boom.
Yeah.
If people get so interested and fascinated in that shit, and you just at home in the metaverse,
You gonna be fat as shit.
all fucking
You
day,
in the Matrix.
you gonna be in the fucking Matrix.
Or Wally. Remember that robot Wally movie?
You
And they
feel
all
me?
went up and they was all fat and
You
stuff
ain't-
like that.
You ain't gonna be doing shit. Your actual person ain't gonna be doing shit. Your mind gonna be developed to this shit.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be
still
over with. I'm
slick.
not doing that.
Right, like you still
Going to
gotta
work.
be
Imagine
like-
jobs like, yo, everything already virtual. I do Zoom
I
interviews.
still gotta go over to my old lady house and fuck for real. Like, you're not gonna tell me I'm putting on some goggles just to come over there.
And and then it's like, what?
Right.
But you just masturbating at this point. You self-pleasing because
Nah,
you really
that-
not
nah, for
pleasing
real.
virtually. So you got to pull your hand out, masturbate.
Right, exactly. Nah.
That's just too much. I'm just going to get
It's
the
a
feeling.
deeper agenda to that
I
shit.
mean,
I'm
that's
gonna
for
have to
people, you know,
I'ma have to
good
look that
people who
shit
got
up.
social skills, social problems with talking to people.
Introverts.
getting out, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's going to be creepy.
I
They
mean-
should do like a dating one too. Might as well do a
Yeah,
dating
you
one.
gonna have,
This
you
one-
you
gonna
know
have
that's
perverts
coming.
and pedophiles on that motherfucker.
You
You
gonna have to
already-
do background checks gonna have to be something have to give because you can't even do background checks on just random ass people
Something
for an
gonna have
app.
to-
But
something
damn,
gonna
someone have to give. Well, you registered, so you gonna have to put that on the application. If you are registered, yes or no.
Yeah, right.
If you put no,
They need
you
to
really
walk around
are.
with that shit on top of their
An
head.
X or something.
Okay.
No,
Sex
no, you
on
can't
top-
do that.
for
You can't do
real.
on
that.
top of their avatar.
Yeah.
You
Say
can't do
sex
that. I think that's a right. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
nah, you be registered in the neighborhood. So
Maybe a
all your-
wristband.
that's
Maybe the
pu- that's
wristband. Maybe
public
a wristband.
information. That's
Yeah, that is
public-
public
that's
information.
public-
It's supposed to be
public
public,
info.
right? Yeah.
that's
Maybe
public
wristband on their forehead.
Just walk around beating his ass in the metaverse.
Yeah, yo, that's what I'm saying. It would not even be a party. Like, it would not even be a party. But you should put it on the application for sure.
But
Damn, that's gonna be lit. But
I'm investing to certain shit in that shit, but I ain't gonna get too deep in that
yeah,
shit.
I'll probably invest some coins in there for stock.
Nah, for real.
But I ain't gonna be in it. I'll give you some stock, bruh. So when that shit go crazy, it's already going crazy on Facebook and Instagram. People ain't really. I don't know if people really doing it.
Yeah,
On
there's
Facebook?
people doing
Yeah.
it. There's
That's
people
so
doing it. We
creepy.
already behind.
What are you doing though on Facebook?
And then what is the
Facebook just changed. They rebranded, changed their name. You know what I mean? A lot of companies do that.
How do you get
That's
on
what
here?
That's what keep you relevant. You know what I mean? And not getting old. When you rebrand yourself and I'm saying change your name, change your logo. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just you know what I mean? Keep yourself new and improve over the years, so you don't just stay the same. And people move on to the next thing. It's like you always still the next thing because you keep rebranding yourself.
Damn, I didn't upgrade my Facebook because I don't see the meta.
It's like when you first log in and shit, it'll say meta and shit.
What?
Just like Instagram, like when you
Oh my
pop on
god.
Instagram and shit, be like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
hold-
Let me
hold
see.
on,
You
hold
know,
on,
no,
let me
you
see.
got it.
damn, that should be moving too fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
show
hold on,
me.
you see- hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna have to log out.
Here you go. Damn,
Oh, I see it. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Facebook do the same thing. Like when
That is so crazy. Pack that shit the fuck up. Take it off my phone, sir. I don't want to be a part of
That
it.
shit crazy.
I'm like, this
I've
sound
been
like some
on TikTok
iRobot.
real hard lately. You on TikTok?
Yes, I do. I be doing funny videos.
Yeah,
I
you
be-
need to do it with us.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we
I
should.
be trying.
I do the like the Black Medea movies, the videos though.
I be having it
I
takes me
be
like a
loving
day or two. How long
Carisha
it take you to
and
learn the
Santana.
words?
Huh?
How long it take you to learn the words?
I
It
just
take
know
me
it because
like
I know it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do the
Oh,
ones that I know,
For
like
sure.
that is funny as hell.
You gotta
and,
go back to the old movies for me to do that.
the
like-
old ones. Those the
Yeah.
best ones. The old movies. I
Yeah.
like or any Medea movie. Honestly, I watched them like 2-3 times. Why
My
she
favorite,
got in there,
my
that woman.
all-time favorite Medea movie is A Family That Prays. It has so many lessons in that movie. It wasn't so churchy.
Mad
it wasn't
lessons.
so like, you get what I'm saying. Like, now don't get me wrong, I love all Medea movies. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
No,
Tyler
period.
Perry Studios, like period. But A
Y'all
Family
think
That
he really
Prays.
ain't
is-
gonna come back and Medea never
He did. He
again?
just did
He
Homecoming.
just came back.
I went to the. I actually got casted
see
as
that.
an extra for it, so I was in
Yeah.
that big ass
Yeah.
crowd. When you see the
Oh, that's dope.
yes, I was like, we got to see everything, so I knew it was coming out already.
Okay.
But it's actually gonna be
How
fun.
was it? I ain't even hear about it.
The with the casting, I didn't see the movie. The movie come out
Oh,
no,
it
25th.
came out yet.
Nah,
Yeah,
I went
nah, it
to
ain't
as
come
an
out yet.
extra on there. And it was like,
But
I mean,
yeah,
it's dope.
he just came back out.
He not.
Matter
I think it
of
was just a
fact-
publicity thing.
He just pulled a publicity stunt with Madea. Goddamn.
Dressed as Mary J.
Dressed as Mary J. from the Super Bowl. That shit was
'Cause he a
so
goat like that.
funny. Yes.
He funny as hell, as he
So,
should.
Madea coming back. Madea coming back out.
I like Why'd I Get Married and Diary of a Mad Black Woman, because that shit when I did one of those on TikTok.
One thing
I
about
fuck with
Tyler.
Daddy's Girl, but that ain't really
Yeah.
a Madea movie. But
It was
No,
a Tyler
it's
Perry
a Tyler
movie,
Perry
so
movie,
sure.
though. I didn't like that he did Alex Cross.
I loved Alex Cross.
I
Ooh, that
movie
I'm-
was
good.
I'm an
I
Alex
fuck
Cross
with these
fan.
too.
I'm an Alex Cross book fan.
Oh, gotcha. So
Like,
it wasn't the
so
same.
it wasn't the same.
But the movie
and
was
when
good
you're
as
an
fuck.
actual fan
Well,
of
yeah,
the
it's not
books
cool,
and the
yeah.
author,
You're right.
it was just like
Nah.
Tyler Perry. Now you knew you couldn't pull off Alex Cross, nigga. Like, and mind you, that's like,
I like that shit.
That movie was good as
it
fuck.
was-
If you ain't read the book,
it was a-
like you said,
yeah.
of course we're gonna be like, damn, that shit was good. Like seeing him
It was-
out his
it
element.
It was alright.
Yeah.
I
But
seen the
seeing
movie
him out
before I
of
read
his
the
seeing
book.
him out,
Yeah.
out of his element was different.
Definitely
and was
as a
good.
full movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without
Yeah,
Madea.
I fucked with that, but also I feel like when you play a certain role or character for so long and it stick with you,
Yeah, it's
I
still
can't-
there.
I can't take
you can
you
hear
serious.
it. Yeah, you can hear it in his
exactly.
voice too.
I can't take you serious with
Yeah,
other
he should just
roles.
be Madea. Don't ever let her die out, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like,
But
Yeah.
he is a hell of a producer. He is
oh
a-
yeah, and a director too. Like sitting there
Yes.
watching him do that is really serious.
Yes.
Like, yo, he really do not play. It's really demon time. And then you see his like stunt double. They look just alike. And then it's like you see him like literally he's directing and like doing this. So it's really like he's the best of both worlds. Something don't sound right, he hear it, he running that shit all the way back again. Like, so I'm like, shoot.
And he hits on all topics. Like everybody can say at least one Tyler Perry movie that hit home.
Yeah.
Everybody
Heavy.
can say
Heavy.
white people, black people. Everybody
Heavy.
can say at least one that hit home.
I would definitely say
Cause
that. In them plays, man, I used to love them
I
plays.
wasn't really into.
Oh my God, they used to come.
plays.
When they used to come on BET, and they came to New York, and I got to go see them, and I was like, yo. They was with the big ass mics on their forehead.
The very first play I seen that I actually watched on TV. At the end of the play, you know how people be all outside. Y'all saw my mom's and my aunts like, yeah, we here. I was like, bitch, do you know you was on the end of a Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah.
My mom was like, hell no. I was like, yeah, you and my auntie.
Them plays is
But
the
I
bomb.
the plays was. I'm just not a play person.
It just didn't give it play. It gave a movie just with mad singing.
I believe I'm not a play person because, as like I said, growing up a PK, we did shit like that our whole motherfucking lives, being in church and shit. So I guess I was kind of worn out from like play type.
You gotta
shit.
watch them because they give you. It's still like a movie. It's really just like a movie played out. It don't give like cut, go, like none of them type of things. It don't even look like it's a play. It's just really like a movie, but just the
If it got good production,
right.
behind
It looked like a good.
So
Just,
have you seen the Set It Off play?
no.
Set It Off got to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, when they brought Set It Off back out with the Brad and
They
Lil
had a
Mo
play?
and yeah, they made it into a play, but
Nah.
I couldn't force it. Exactly, sir. Shit, you just.
But
can't
I'm
put
just
in no
like
play.
the
Like,
movie shouldn't be a play, but he started off as doing
As
plays. That's
plays,
why I'm
yeah.
stuck at
Yeah.
the plays.
Because they brought Set It Off back out, but it wasn't.
That
as
was
no
never gonna
movie.
hit.
It was.
It's
it
not the
wasn't no
movie.
movie. It
Now they
was-
could do a set it off like let's get the backdrops and make it a TV show as them as they're young. They could just like Bel Air something like that, but set it
Yeah.
off. That'd be fly. But that'd be fly.
But
Nah,
that show like
that's slick wood though.
That'd be fly.
You
Yo.
put that out there in the universe.
Hello, call me
Like,
production. Set it off. What's
That
good?
ass
Get
would
at
be
my girl.
fly. Like,
Get at your girl.
Your girl
for
MJ.
sure.
Let me tell you, you heard it here first. I'm gonna write it down so on the copyrights.
Yep.
Um,
I'm with you.
You heard
Send
it
to
right here
myself.
first.
You heard it
You heard it right here first.
first.
I'm gonna get to the
Good.
next production.
That
I get up in
ass,
there.
That shit would be so fly.
My friends be saying that you should get into that.
That shit would be fly.
Yo, get in,
sure.
right? And it'd be a whole TV because we really didn't see the whole thing. Like we just saw Jada without her dad and parents. We know the story, but we don't know what happened for real. For real. We need the
after the
story.
fact,
We need the
yeah.
real shit. What happened before y'all became savages and said rob places?
I feel like the reason why another Set It Off, one of them is pulling like a Chris Tucker move. I just really gives that Chris Tucker from Friday vibes. Like one of them's like, nigga, this movie was bigger than what niggas expected.
And we ain't get paid that much.
Right. And I want my motherfucking money.
Well,
'Cause
that's
at the
not.
end of the
But
day,
that was
most of
just
that
a
shit be
free.
down for
That
money.
was like an ad lib movie.
Ain't
Like
nobody
they just
get paid
right.
from
Ain't nobody get
Friday,
paid from
though.
Friday. That was just
Yeah.
nobody
the
thought that
first
was gonna
one.
make it big.
Yeah.
I
Nobody.
think John Witherspoon said he got $500.
I think I think what's his name?
AJ Johnson said he
With
got like
Debo or something.
500.
Yeah, they didn't really get that much money. They didn't think that they was all up
But
and
the
coming.
royalties from that shit now
Now.
it's like why y'all don't talk about why people don't exaggerate that because you still get motherfuckers is still getting
You get
money
paid
from
what you got
Friday.
paid from before. Just like what Cat Williams said about Monique. When you got with the views and stuff. She was getting paid based off her views back in the day. So if you was doing billions of views now, you still getting paid what you was getting. Like if they, you know what I'm saying, what you got paid with that contract basically. You still gonna get paid that. It sucks, but
Q probably came back to the table and reworked the contract and
Yeah.
did 2 or 3 more after that.
He
So
probably
I'm pretty
did,
sure they
yeah.
wasn't just working with him for no money for all them Fridays.
right. Except for Chris Tucker. That nigga went to restaurant and said peace.
Right.
And-
Made real them bad boy.
Bruh, but I think they should do one more Friday.
For sure.
I mean, I got an idea for that too, but I don't want everybody to take my ideas for these movies, and they gonna get me.
I feel that way about everything. I swear to God, everything is certain important some of the hottest shit
They need to come back with
we
it.
done put out in the fucking universe before it
Yeah.
came out, and
It
we
was- and it
like
happened.
watched it manifest
because
in
somebody
our
else.
face because we spoke that shit
Yeah.
out.
And I'm like, no, let me chill.
Like to the point the universe sometimes didn't even give us time to even get to it. Like,
That's why
Yeah,
we finna
damn.
Like,
I'm
God
trying.
damn,
I was
like,
right there.
That's
I was
why-
right
I
there.
was right
That's
there.
why we finna
nigga.
go ahead and lock up her podcast, your
Man,
name in and all that shit.
Yes.
We already done
Some
put
of
it
the
out there.
Man.
You know what I'm
Podcast
saying? Niggas
vibes
be
is the
mad as
wave.
hell if somebody done came and stole the goddamn swag that quick. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? 'Cause
Can't do
I
that.
did my research. Ain't nobody show called Keeping It 100 right now.
So can we get an exclusive on As Told by MJ? Look,
Sure can. First episode.
let's get an exclusive,
you know,
please.
first-
Get it right then and there.
First episode, first exclusive episode.
In my new
You know what I'm
spot,
saying?
in my new location. I ain't at home no more.
Let's put it out there.
I already got it. So
Let's
HH,
go.
I guess I can talk about it
You
now.
doing the
but-
show in AHHM?
Yes, I
That's
am
dope.
doing a
That's
show. They sponsoring the kids, so
Okay.
I get to bring my Ask Told by MJ. It was at the house, but now it's going from out the house to a location. Location's
on up.
fly. Yeah,
Okay,
get my
for
ladies
sure.
on there.
For
We gonna just
sure.
talk our shit. It's just gonna be like a, like a red table talk.
Hey.
But we gonna be
That's
sitting
good.
here chopping it up
Like
and
review or some shit.
yeah, you saw the one with Jada, but we ain't gonna get too deep. We ain't gonna be crying and stuff, but we gonna drink and have a good
Ooh,
time and
I
have
think
some
the red
fun.
table talk done wore me out.
Yeah,
I
girl,
think
that's draining.
just by yes.
It's draining. You don't want to see it all the
Why
time.
is it so draining?
Cause you don't want to talk about that sad stuff all the time. We just uplift me,
Girl.
push me, you know. So I just want it
I
to
done
be
got
fun.
tired of
It's draining.
her and
Taraji
Will,
P's
girl.
is good. She got one
haven't
too.
seen
Hers is good. And
hers.
she do like virtual like interviews and stuff like that. And so
I'm
that's just the type of thing I
check
want
it
to
out.
do. So I'm like, what else?
Yeah.
Bring the girls on. We talk about what they did throughout the week. What's going on? And yeah, it's
How
cool.
often your show come? You put a show out right now?
You know, I'm really not consistent, you guys. Because I do like 2-3 in a week if I'm like really trying to like stay focused. And then when I separate them out, I do like 2 a week. So I drop them. I probably when I edit them, I edit 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So I'll drop 1. I'll probably drop 2 in a week.
That's what we've
Basically.
been doing Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the other show you on again?
Check runners, you guys.
Check
Period.
runners.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
come
to
on,
Check
check
Runners.
runners.
For sure.
It's
Check
definitely
that out.
fun. We just hit
Put that play
2.2K
together.
on
Put that
Instagram.
together.
Yeah,
play
I can set it
together.
up. We can set it up.
Sure.
Y'all come. We do Thursdays. And yeah.
Live,
Not live.
so it edited
It's
come out
on-
later too.
Yeah, come on. Tuesdays on YouTube. Our subscribers is lit. They love us. So we just hitting it.
Yeah, bring us on there.
2.2K, y'all.
Trying
We
to
need
grow
that.
that audience. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
come
all
all
uplift
over.
each other, you know what I'm
Exactly. So I'm thinking that's gonna be fly. We're gonna set that up and stuff like that.
For sure.
See when's a good time for you guys on a Thursday. I get off at 5:00. So anytime after that, we'll figure that out. On
Yeah, see,
Thursdays.
I'm a vampire.
Ooh.
Like I work overnight. I'm a bartender.
As you should.
You know. And
As you should.
Yeah, in the daytime.
You wanna go
know,
sleep?
Whew.
We're gonna have to figure that out. We'll figure it out
yeah.
though.
No, but one thing for certain, 2 things for sure.
Period.
You gonna do what you want, what you love.
Exactly. And this is what you want to do.
And this is exactly what I want to do.
Okay.
And this is what I love to do. And I think my goddamn big dog right here, he knew I've been trying to get, even down to recording videos for TikTok. Like,
Right.
I've been wanting to get into the higher social media level. I couldn't boost myself up or motivate myself up to do it. So
Which
even when
happens.
he brought the podcast situation to me, I was like, well, at least that's gonna give me a start to get myself out there. At
You only
least
need
to
one
make
time.
myself more comfortable. Cause I really be looking like, I don't see how these people can even be walking.
Keep
up
going
to
and doing
random people
and staying motivated
or
and doing
just,
it.
or just doing, even all
Just
the way
doing
down
it.
to dancing. Like, I might put out one or two of the latest little dance videos, but like, people's making bank on them. I'm
It is.
talking about easy. It's people on TikTok telling their stories like, bruh, I don't work no job. This app really paying my.
Is.
I'm a mom with kids.
Those
this app
views
really
is easy
paying
to
my
come.
motherfucking bills. Like,
Facts.
so it's just like I've been trying to get into that shit, and it makes things more easier. But what made you get into podcasts?
You know, your story is similar to mine. Check runners is where I started.
Okay.
I actually, you know what? It's not where I started. I'm chatting. I actually started with pregame radio in Brooklyn, New York, and they gave me a virtual interview. I just moved here to Atlanta, and I'm like, they like, you got podcasts or something that you want to like do, and we'll just like put you on the show if you win. Like, I had to do like a virtual interview, and then after that, they gave me something. Basically, I could premiere for a year for free my own podcast, and I was like, I don't got no podcast. I'm just like, I was just modeling at that time. I don't want no podcast. I'm just working and modeling. That's it. When they gave me the opportunity, I'm like, I thought, think fast. And I started with Tipsy Topics. And that was with me and one of my friends. We did Tipsy Topics. And basically, you know, drinking and stuff like that. It was cool. But then I was realizing I have more passion. Sometimes you got more passion. It's always going to be one that have more passion than the other. And sometimes you like in a place where you go in and you getting in, you by yourself. You don't got time to be trying to push somebody else and push you. So I ended up starting my own podcast. And when I started my own podcast, I started Check Runners at the same time. So Check Runners and As Told by MJ was like literally neck and neck. I feel like coming up together. I kind of slept on As Told by MJ a little bit and was putting more effort in Check Runners. And then I was just like, you know what? It's time to happen. Like, she got to take off. Once she took off, I was just like, I was literally doing interviews in my backyard. It was hot, so I was doing them in my backyard. I didn't even have a backdrop or anything like that. And I was just, people was hitting me up. Like, I was surprised that people was hitting me up.
Was still hitting you
Like,
up.
yo, like, I'm gonna come on here and do an interview. It's your first podcast. It was people that was my friends that flew in from New York. They'll be like, yo, I'm gonna stop by. We're gonna do an interview real quick. And it was just like, yo, I could do this. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it further.
I love shit like that.
Yeah.
That keep me motivated and
Yeah,
shit.
but see, my podcast, I don't really want to be in the crib or in a location. I really want to be out as media. So
And just
in
moving
April,
around with it and shit.
my first event I'm actually doing is I'm doing media. So I'm gonna be basically, you know, you see the red carpet and somebody
Yeah.
comes to you and that's my media. I'm gonna be media there. That's the lane I'm really trying to get into is media and stuff like that. Like going out to restaurants, being mobile, a mobile podcast. Like I can pick up my stuff and I can go.
Good job.
So that's exactly what it is. So yeah, that's what got me into podcasting, man. I love it. I'm here for
Shout
it.
out your co-host on Check Runner.
Rico Ramir. Period.
Shout out Rico, yo.
Yo. You guys gotta tune in on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. We actually all over, you feel me? And we just talk our shit, take some shots and
That's
shit.
all we do is talk.
We just talk mad shit.
Smoke whites and blacks and talk our shit.
Yeah,
Talk our
see?
shit, nothing but a gangster party.
That's as it should be, as it should be. You supposed to just come in, link, and have fun, right?
Right.
You said you haven't getting your podcast. I already remember how you was telling me how you started We Good podcast. What you gonna like? Give us like a little brief, like or something.
I just want to focus on damn near every fucking thing.
Period.
Now, I'm just now starting, so I would eventually want to get to the mobile type situation, but I still feel like I'm in a box as far as like shot, and I'm trying to get out that. So I'm trying to build, you know, from here.
It's gonna
to
build.
get to like even now, I'm still slightly nervous. I'm still like in my head, like, what do I look on camera? Like,
It's gonna happen.
How do I sound?
Stuff
like,
gonna mess up.
You know, but at the end of the day, I still want to be real.
Exactly.
Like, even with me just saying that, you know, I still want y'all to know that I'm real.
Period.
So, I'm just...
Look, I can just tell you one-on-one, things is gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Yo, I used to have to redo interviews because I deleted a whole video. Didn't know how to transfer things from my camera. I'm still going too. Yeah. Like, you feel me? I literally just got a light. I was going from outside lighting, trying to figure out lighting. My camera stopping on my phone because I don't got enough storage. Yeah. All that stuff's going to happen. So when stuff go wrong, just keep going. Keep pushing. And then them days where you like, oh my God, I know I got this interview today. I really don't feel like doing it. I really want to stay in the bed. You gotta get up. That's the best time when you get up and do it. That's gonna be the best interviews. I promise. Mm-hmm. Those gonna be the best ones when you like, damn, I really don't got no questions written out. Like, I don't really got nothing to talk about. I really don't feel. I'm drained. I'm tired. Yeah. Those gonna be the best interviews. I promise. I promise. Cause you be like, damn, I got up and did it. Everything all set up. Okay, I'm ready. You got this. Not period. But yeah, that's why I got into podcasting. I'm a talker.
Oh, what's up? That's what's up, though.
I love to talk.
Me and my kids are talking too, girl.
That's why I gave her a show, goddamn.
As you should. You gonna just branch and is this gonna go to?
Channel.
Yeah,
I told you I was talking. I was thinking I'm trying to build a channel in the app and where I put out all my old.
You might as well try to get on HHN. Hip Hop Network TV, baby. Shout out to them. Yeah, I can send you his information both ways. He always taking. It's basically a BT. You can get like watch black movies on there. Yeah. Well, they'll you do a subscription. It's like a $10 a month or something like that, and stuff like that. They only sponsor me because I've been interning. So I've been interning. They had I got to go to NLE Choppa's music release party. I got to go to a couple of events, but I was just interning, and so. Somebody came with the opportunity that was already working with him when I was a cameraman, but he needed a podcast that was doing what he was looking for, and it so happened to be me, and so that's how it was. But they still like, they tell you all the stuff that's coming up, so you bring your own podcast. Like next month, he's gonna start rotating podcasts to do interviews and stuff at Bonfire. So if you put your stuff on there, people subscribe and they watch it. You basically getting all the submissions. It's $10 a month. That ain't really killing nothing. Right. And you getting the submissions from them, and then they're rotating different podcasts going on different Sundays, interviewing people and stuff like that.
Put that play together.
Yeah. He the bomb, yo. And he's mad cool. He loves that. So I'm just like, shout out to Ant, period.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's dope. You'll love that shit. You know, network is your net worth. I'll send you his information.
Already.
But I done been to Bonfire a couple times, and niggas then on the spot came up to me and interviewed me, and I thought that shit was kind of cool, kind of fire.
Yeah.
So niggas will be.
Yeah.
We might have to look into getting out. You know,
just
post
you
it
know,
up down
you that's why I was just telling them post up down there, like. Yeah. Post up down there.
Cause Bonfire really ain't nothing but a big ass networking event.
It is.
That's all it is.
It is.
Hella vendors, hella people every time. Man.
I remember them crack pies. We coming back, bringing them back out.
Listen,
there.
I love networking there. I did. I saw the with HHN. They send you all the events that's going on, so you can actually bring your own podcast. And we did the DJ summit. And that's what like all the DJs, producers, they had like Kevin Gates, shout out to him because I almost cried when I saw him. And Maverick, man, I was like literally in the midst of like getting people to interview. I looked up, this nigga was right there. I said, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true. I've been dying to see your face. Like, but you get to see those things. You get to bring your own stuff, bring your own podcast, like network people all over.
See, I gotta break out of that shit. Like the true people that I truly like, really like, I freeze up. Like one of my favorite artists. And it's not even on no just music shit. I just love him. Who? That nigga. Trouble.
Oh, I think it's my friend.
Motherfucking Trouble. Goddamn, shout out MMB Trouble. Like, but, and I see him everywhere all the time. He just a real, just a real regular nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, no, everybody a celebrity in Atlanta, you tell it. You feel me? But, and not taking nothing away from him. But he just a real regular nigga. But every time I be around him, Q is my best friend. Like, that's my kid's father, but he is literally my best friend. I be calling him for girl shit. Like, I be like, Q, I'm in front of trouble. Like, oh my God. He like, bitch, go up to him. Like, shit, work your move. Like, you, bitch. Like, work your move. Yeah. And I freeze up every fucking time. So I gotta get out of shit.
You gotta go
like
to some
that,
networking
like,
events. Networking events is the bomb. That's where what I
now,
get
so
to.
he be watching this motherfucker.
I mean, you know
who fuck with
but
good.
man, I done been around that man a million times. And he one I'm just passionate about. You know, he got like a quarter piece of my heart. But that's just because of the real nigga in him. He just a real nigga. Like Boosie,
those real
nigga.
Right.
Like, for real.
Gotta let them real ones.
So Shortage a real nigga. Boosie crazy as hell though.
Yeah.
But he a real nigga though.
Definitely crazy. That's for sure.
Forgot to get you the stand, huh?
Yeah, he said play with that stand. I don't even know where the stand went.
Damn.
I'm gonna bring my stand.
It's okay. F it, we already finished, already halfway through.
I was at your spot. I was trying to find some stands.
Yeah, you gotta put your stuff up on anything. I put my stuff up on anything.
Right, I said you just set that bitch up quick, easy, like.
Oh, you know, a female, we gonna make it work.
Yeah, make it work.
Man,
do what you gotta do.
I be at the bar, motherfuckers be taking my stack of cups. I be like, bitch, I gotta serve these. They be like, but go off, sis. Let me not hate, because I know the vibe. So
exactly.
let me get you 2 stacks. Let me make sure you balance, sis. Period.
You already here. It's like right here. That's how it works for me.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. Yeah.
Shout out to my bar, Royal Peacock. Come holler at your girl on the weekends. Period.
Favorite bartender's favorite bartender.
Your favorite bartender.
Your favorite bartender. And podcaster. What's up?
Yeah. What's up? Period.
Existence. What's good? We good. What's up?
We good, baby. Tell them where to find you at.
You guys can find me on all platforms. Instagram, Facebook. I'm working on my YouTube, y'all. Having some ups and downs. But you can find me at As Told by MJ. As Told by MJ _. If you ever saw As Told by Ginger, you can type it just like that. I don't know if anybody know about that show. But you can find my page at your girl MJ. It's your girl MJ.
It's your girl.
YAGIRL MJ _ on both of those. And yeah. Period. Check Runners Podcast. Check CHEQ. It is not CK. Check Runners Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, all over, baby. We all over. Period.
We all love. We everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's your favorite. It's your big homie's favorite big homie. Your OG's favorite OG.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Wise guy Q, the mouth for the South. You know
and this your triple OG, triple OG, triple OG. But nah, for real, 100 in the building. You already know what's going on. We good.
You know what I mean? We kicking it with the girl. It's your girl
MJ.
You understand me?
Period.
We good, baby.
Yo.
That was cool. I'm gonna get you
That was fine. It comes right on. Did you clock the time to know when it was gonna come on?
Oh no, he was right there.
Oh,
He was right there.
you just be knowing.
I'm gonna get you to do a drop for me.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a drop and a pick, DJ.